This Wednesday, the GCHS Coed cheer squad headed back to Orlando en route for their 7th national title. This season, the team has already taken state and looks forward to claiming another win.
Since March 2014, the squad has been practicing almost every day after school to prepare for this very moment. We caught up with Coed seniors Tellis, Abby, and Tamia to get their thoughts and expectations about their final nationals experience.
There's a lot of preparation that goes into it. Right after nationals last year, we started preparing immediately. As soon as we got back, it was building the new team, getting everybody prepared for it. And so when we practice though, it's 2 times a week at first, and then we'll go into 3, sometimes it'll be 4, then you add in performances and traveling about, going to Moorhead and stuff. So really it varies a lot, but it's usually 2 to 3 practices a week.
I do feel prepared this year because, last year I didn't really feel that confident in it, but you go down there and you don't really know what to expect, but this year I think we have a pretty good chance. We're a really strong team, really strong stunts, lots of strong seniors. Just overall, we're really wanting to come back with our national title again. For the most part, we do get along. We do all families have their own little disputes in them, but I wouldn't trade my team for anything, and I'm pretty sure they wouldn't trade me for anything.
So I was only on the team last year for 3 weeks at the end, just kind of helping them out, and someone came up to me and was like, "Oh my God, are you a part of GC Coed?" And I was like, "Yes." And they're like, "Y'all are so awesome." And I was like, "Thanks." And I was just like, "Oh, I'm not used to this." They told us that people would come up to us and be like, "Hey, can I take a picture with you?" And talk to us about it. And what's it like being a part of them? And I'm just like, it's awesome. We love each other, but whoa, whoa. I wasn't really expecting it, even though they told us it would happen.
Yeah, actually, yes. There's a lot of times, my mom, she's told me, or parents and stuff, we'll be at nationals and we'll be about to go on or something, and they'll hear cheerleaders or parents walk by and they're like, "Has Graves County gone yet? Has Graves County gone?" And then they'll stop and they'll watch us. Or on the football field, they'll stop and just stare. And it's pretty great.
It's amazing. Everyone seems so excited and happy to be there, and they're motivated. So their determination motivates you to win and really want it. So when you get there, you just get pumped and you're just ready to go.
It is very intense. This is it's really stressful because you're watching all these teams and you're watching if they're hitting or if they're dropping, and you're really there to win. So basically our goal every year is to hit, and we do that for the most part, and it's just very nerve-wracking because you really have to do your best and really try to hit.
It's exhilarating. it's so fun, and then you go there and you go to the Disney resorts and you practice on that football field, and it's just the most amazing thing ever. And you want to hit your stuff, and you want every cheerleader to look at you, and you're just like, yeah, that's me. And it's really fun and exciting.
And it's a legit, not legit football field, but there's field goals and it looks like one, and it's really hard, but we still basically do our routine on that and kind of showcase for everybody who's there. We usually have lots of people that actually come and watch us, and lots of teams come and spy on us, so yeah. Before we go on to the mats, before we perform in front of the big crowd, we usually go back and we warm up and do our warm-ups back there, and they have these special mats and timings for each mat on each thing, and there's tumbling, there's doing your pyramids, there's all kinds of things. And then after that, we go down and wait, and it's kind of an on-deck thing. There's lots of teams just in line before they go out into the floor, and so there's these big screens that you also watch. But before we go on, we usually have words of encouragement from our seniors and stuff like that, and we also, of course, pray like we always do and break it down, and that's usually what we do before we go on.
Being my last year, it's sad because this is where I started and this is where it all began, but at the same time, I'm so proud and just so happy to be able to be a part of all this for 4 years and go in so many times and have so much fun every time, whether we win or lose, and then you come back and you just work even harder and you get to come back. But being my last year, it is sad, but I'm glad I get to look back and think I have done this for 4 years, and now I get to carry everything that John's done for me on for the rest of my life. And it's exciting, but scary at the same time.
On Saturday, the team competes in large varsity co-ed semifinals at 10:57 a.m. Finals for their division begins at 1. To see results and watch their performances, you can find live streaming details at uca.varsity.com under National High School Cheerleading Championship.
Good luck, GC Coed!